So in English, you could say, John broke the vase, or the vase broke. I'm going to call this kind of construction agentive and the other non-agentive. Now, in Spanish, for example, you can also say something like, John broke the vase, or the vase broke. But in English, it's this kind of construction, the John broke the vase, the agentive construction, that's more canonical. When you use non-agentive language, it sounds evasive. It's the sort of thing that politicians do or young kids do when they're trying to get out of having done something. So, mistakes were made. All of us have favorite non-agentive usages that we've seen in politicians. Whereas in Spanish, it's the non-agentive construction that's more canonical. That if something was an accident, you wouldn't say he broke the vase. You would say the vase broke. Now, this property of Spanish actually is quite common in the world's languages, and English seems to be kind of an outlier in terms of how agentive we want our descriptions to be. So in English, you can even say things like, I broke my arm. Now, lots of languages, you can't say something like, I broke my arm, unless you're crazy. Right? Unless you specifically went out looking to break your arm and then you broke it, right? That would just be a really bizarre thing to say. So do these kinds of differences in how languages tend to describe events actually matter for example, how people assign blame or how they punish the agents of events, or maybe even for eyewitness memory? Here's an example. I'm sorry that's so dark. I'll narrate. We showed people videos and the videos either contained intentional actions or accidental actions. So here's someone popping a balloon intentionally. Okay, maybe you were able to see that. And here, the same action, also popping a balloon, but this time it's an accident. First, we wanted to find out, do English and Spanish speakers actually describe these events differently? So here's what English speakers said about the accidents. They said, a guy broke his pencil while trying to write with it. He put his hand down and picked up a sticky note, or he lost a balloon. I like this one. A man opens an automatically opening umbrella. Well, the umbrella is already automatically opening. Why does someone have to open it? But in English, someone has to open even an automatically opening umbrella. Or they made personality attributions. The klutzy guy knocked a box off a table. In Spanish, the cases looked quite different. So people said things like, an egg that fell on him broke on him, or the pencil broke, or he was going to put something away and the drawer closed itself. The paper stayed itself stuck to his hand. Some keys threw themselves. Or out of nowhere, a pencil split itself in two. It's not the sort of thing that ever happens in English.